Hello guys, Zal here. This is a quick disclaimer. I've just finished editing this video and I'll be honest with you, it's not the standard type of reaction that you guys are used to. Hopefully it's going to bring a little bit of conversation to the comments section. Not that I really meant it to. This was actually meant to be a completely different video, and you'll kind of see what it was meant to be by the way I speak and what I bring up and what I don't. Watch the video all the way through if you can. I would love you to, just so you can get an understanding of where I'm coming from with this, because I feel I bring up some good points, maybe also some bad points, but I would love to get you guys who are passionate about the Monster Hunter universe and the Monster Hunter community fired up and give me your opinion in the comments. Watch this video right through to the end to get a time frame of when the next Monster Hunter video is coming. It's a lot sooner than you think, and it's going to be an extremely exciting one, so definitely check out the whole video to find that. Just a warning, when I recorded this, I still do have quite a bad cold, so you might hear some sniffling, a little bit of coughing, tiny bits here and there. It's just, I was very under the weather, but I didn't want you to go without a Monster Hunter video, so I do apologise, but hey, sue me, you have your content, okay, you have it here. But appreciate every single one of you. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like on it right now to show that you do. I will see you in the comments, you know I will, even if it's after a couple of days. This is going to be a busy weekend, to be honest with you guys. It really is video-wise, but I will get to the comments as soon as I can. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction, as well as some strong opinions. Let's get straight into it. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, I'm sure you are, some of you, then welcome. Welcome. No intro, because one, I'm sure by now a lot of you would normally skip past the intro, and two, probably actually doing worse for my stats on the channel than I had hoped. Obviously I put the poll out, this poll here, and asked if you liked the intro or not. I think at the time of when I saw it, it was, you know, more people liked it rather than not. But yeah, I'm going to work on something new, maybe a couple of seconds long. We really don't need 18 seconds worth of intro, and actually YouTube kind of bases the channel and pushes content depending on how long a viewer watches the first 30 seconds of the video. 18 seconds of my video is intro, normally. So, as you can imagine, we got some cleaning up to do. Alright, but here we are. I'm excited. Today I'm excited. By the way, I want to let you know something. Today, the plan is to begin the Monster Hunter Rise monster intros. Now, I'm going to call them ecologies, because I feel that's kind of what they are, rather than intros. Because if you think about it, the ecologies for Monster Hunter, well, just all of the ones that we saw, were just like little intros, basically. So I guess vice versa, they both go hand in hand, but I'm going to call this the Monster Hunter Rise Ecologies. I'm sure it says something like that in the title. If not, I had a change of heart. But before we begin, there are two trailers here that I have not reacted to on Monster Hunter Rise, and I assume these are ones that came after I had finished reacting to the launch trailer and that video coming out, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more updates to the whole Rise franchise as it progresses, especially when it comes to PC at some point. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more trailers, so that's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. So this is the Elder Dragons and Apex Monsters trailer from Monster Hunter Rise. Let's get straight into this. 2 minutes 6 seconds. Let's make sure it's in HD. And let's get started. Let's take a look. Oh wow! Okay. April 28th. We're a little bit late. We're a little bit late to the party. Okay, so what have we got here? Chameleos, Kushala Daora, and Teostra. Teostra isn't an... No, I'm not even going to end that sentence, but is Kushala Daora an Elder Dragon? Because it says Elder Dragons and Apex Monsters. Now, I don't think... no, these two are not, obviously, Apex creatures. I don't think a Chameleos is Apex. Is Teostra Apex? Sorry, not Apex, Elder? Teostra's not an Elder Dragon. Or at least not what's called an Elder Dragon, surely? I'm going to look it up. I think I know the answer. I'm pretty sure it isn't. But if Teostra isn't a Elder Dragon, then that only leaves Kushala Daora, which looked like a dragon, looked like an Elder Dragon, so maybe that makes more sense. Let me just have a quick look. It is an Elder Dragon. It is. Look at that. Elements fire. Okay. Weakness, water, ice, makes sense. Elements fire. So does that mean it doesn't use the dragon element? A brutal elder dragon wreathed in flames that spits blazing fire. Teostra are of such a fierce and deadly nature that the guild closely monitors their movements. It is an elder dragon apparently though. So that's interesting. So they haven't got to necessarily look too much like a dragon, because Teostra just kind of looks like a... I want to go like a lion with wings. I'm not sure. It's kind of like a hybrid of a lot of things, which is quite cool. In fact, thinking about it now, I remember you guys telling me that Teostra was or is an Elder Dragon. So that, yeah, that definitely makes sense. Although the look isn't quite there, what I would expect from an Elder Dragon. But I think in Monster Hunter, Dragon is more seen as a element, as some of you have described and told me in the comments. So let me just have a quick look. I just want to see if Chameleos is seen as an Elder Dragon. I will be very, very, very surprised if he is. Mist Dragon, Ancient Phantom, Monster Class, Elder Dragon. Elements Dragon and Water. Oh! So when it says Elder Dragons and Apex Monsters, it literally means 2 Apex Monsters and 3 Elder Dragons in the form of Chameleos, Kushala Daora and Teostra. I understand Kushala and Teostra. Maybe it's Eostra, maybe the T silent, I'm not sure. Or Ostra, is it just Ostra? I can't see why Chameleos is. I'm not sure. Because aren't Elder Dragons meant to be the most powerful monsters? They are in their own right, able to single-handedly wipe out the entire world if they wanted to? Or was it only some of the Elder Dragons? Have I got that mistake? Are there like different tiers of Elder Dragon? I thought they were all on the same page, but some were obviously known as being more fiercer and more, I guess, a tier up in a word. But like I understand Teostra, I'm going to pronounce it as Teostra and Kushala Daora, but Chameleos? I wouldn't give Chameleos that title, personally. I mean, if you wanted to get, I guess, deep into it. So Chameleos was first seen in Monster Hunter Freedom 2 / Freedom Unite. And I guess, technically, the ability to literally vanish, completely disappear, could be seen as world ending. I mean, if you think about it, if you can just turn it on and off. If we completely forget that invisibility is a thing, and that... I think the issue with it, and here's my theory with it, please let me know if you agree or disagree. Maybe there's actually more of a past thing with this creature than I know. But I feel as if invisibility in this game is non-existent. Okay, so if we're taking at the base that invisibility is a myth, and then suddenly you give it to a creature, I could see why it could be considered an Elder Dragon. I could see why it could be considered a World Eater, something that could destroy worlds quite easily. I can see that. I can see that. The same with, like, in real life, right? If one of us was to gain invisibility, I feel like that would be a problem for the entire world, not just, you know, some of the south coast of England. That's enough of those. It's enough of those. But that did take me back. That was surprising. That was surprising. Anyway, let's get into this one. So, this looks like a good one. Valstrax and new ending trailer. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Valstrax is the Elder Dragon with the jets that you guys were saying has the hole in his chest, sucks air through it, turns that air into like superheated dragon energy, or it doubles the energy already inside him, and blows into jets out of his he has like thrusters almost. There's some crazy tech on it. Well, not tech, it's all him, but some crazy biology. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I feel like, why do I feel like this camera's not on them? And I think that's it for Rise until we obviously get into the actual intros, into the ecologies. This video is already like 10 minutes long of me just bitching about Chameleos. Alright, this is 1 minute 38. Let's have a look. This is the update after the one we just seen, so this will be quite cool. Oh, come on now.
I am Storm incarnate. My queen, my king. Divine beasts with grace replete. Finally the twain shall meet.
How can you put a Crimson Valstrax and an Apex Zinogre in the same trailer? How are you going to do that? A 1 minute 38 trailer? You're going to put in two of the craziest animals, the craziest monsters to hit Monster Hunter. Don't get me wrong, Valstrax is in his own league. But the Zinogre? As one of you said, I do. I recognize it. I recognize it. You have Zinogre in your name, sir. So, you know, we're on the same page. But Apex Zinogre? Why did I feel Is Raging red? Is Raging red? Like a Raging Zinogre's red? Is that right? Is that right? Is it on my dock? Hold on, let me see here. I don't know if it is on my dock. It's not. I'm sure they're Raging. Aha! Raging. Hold on. I know it's a different game. I know it's Iceborne, but bear with me. Let me just... We've already reacted to this. I know. I feel like Raging's red. But isn't red also the dragon element? I don't know. I'm tiptoeing on things I don't know right now. So I'm not going to go any further with it. But how are you going to put... Can we watch this again? Oh! How is this going to be on PC? How is this going to be on PC? There's so much in terms of content, in terms of the monsters. Like, surely they're not going to bring this to PC and consoles. I don't want to say it because it might annoy some of you, but I don't know, should I say? I guess, yeah, you know what, I will say it, but I understand I'm going to explain it, okay. So are they bringing Monster Hunter Rise to PC and to console with these graphics? Now, the only reason I ask, and I'm not bashing the graphics at all. Yes, of course, it's a downgrade to what we are used to and have seen in World and Iceborne. Okay, I think we can agree with that. But there's just so much going on. Like the what is the event called? The Rampage. The Rampage event. All those creatures on screen at once with all their different move sets, abilities. With the graphics of World, if not slightly better because it's a couple of years on. I can't see it. I cannot see it. I mean, I need to... Can we look at this? This might be its own video, guys. I'll be honest. This might be its own video. This might have to be its own video. And then maybe we'll get onto the... I think we'll have to do the Monster Hunter Rise, like, intros and stuff another time. I think we're going to have to. Because, I mean... Sorry, I just had so much to talk about and so much questions on these. That it had to be asked. It had to be asked. Let me see this. Let me see what's going on here. Monster Hunter World. Nope. Monster Hunter. Nope. Rise PC. Okay, let's just see this. Ah, here we go. Will Monster Hunter Rise be a letdown on PC? Let me read this. This is an article by PC Gamer, the global authority on PC games, apparently, which for the title makes sense. I would be playing on PC to begin with, so that's why it worries me a little bit. Not worries, but I you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just making myself look bad. But let's have a look. Yeah, a few of us are having a blast with it on Switch, which is fine, right? The game looks incredible. It plays well. It's just strange, I guess, if you're not already into that franchise or been playing the games. I guess for me it's strange to look at World and then Rise. But Rise appears to have all these new, not new, but old monsters coming in. New monsters. The variety is a lot bigger. There's a lot more to do in it. But so much to do that adding all that with the graphics that PC and console would demand, to me just isn't possible. I know we're going off a tangent. But I'm interested. I mean, we could be looking at a port. Literally just a nicer looking port, which would also run at a higher frame rate. Is that a big deal? I think it is, you know? I think it is. It's early days, right? It's super early days, but I will be extremely impressed if Capcom completely redesign or overhaul the graphical side of it for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, etc. It would seem weird. It would seem very, very weird to have a game. See, the actual art style is closer to that of Stories than it is World. I mean, if we have a look at what's... Yeah, it's you know, Stories I think is a completely different game in itself. There's a completely different set of rules in a sense, but it is closer to the look of Stories than it is World. Is it a bad thing? I don't know. It's very hard for me to say. It's very hard for me to say. I don't know if it is a bad thing. I would like to hope that they would... I think for fans of the franchise, and people who've gone through it all, it's not a bad thing. And it doesn't matter. And I'm sure you're angry at me for saying a lot of this stuff. But... it just seems very weird. It seems very, very strange. Very, very strange. I mean, it's not even as if... it doesn't look bad. You know, the game doesn't look bad. I think we were just spoiled with World. But, as you guys said, World had World has the console and PC in mind. It was built for those platforms. It just seems like an awful lot of content. That's the main worry. An awful lot of content, an awful lot of game, for it to then have a complete overhaul graphically to make it look, or even slightly compete with the visuals of World. Even if they make this game look like World, I think we would all agree that would still be pretty insane. I would be blown away. I don't think the amount of content that is in Rise at the moment, and it's still updating, by the time it comes out on PC, we're going to have way more. Watch this space. But I cannot see all this content and the graphics going hand in hand. I cannot see it. If they do pull it off, this is going to be one of the most amazing games on PC and console ever. Ever. With years, absolutely years of replayability, playability, variety, everything. And I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit, as I said, we're in a tangent, I'm a little bit passionate about it. I'm not bashing it, but I think, I don't know, I'm going to keep it shut. But this is nuts. Right, listen, I said we were going to do the Rise trailers, we're going to do the intros and everything. I apologise I haven't done it. This video has been a lot longer than I thought it would be. So I'm gonna cut the video here. I'm gonna stop the video here. But I'll tell you what. Because we didn't do the Rise intros in this video, within 24 hours another Monster Hunter video is going to be coming out. I swear it. And it's going to have at least the first part of the Monster Hunter Rise trailers in it. Alright, I promise. We'll get it done. Because this video's gone on a bit of a tangent. I'm sure you'll appreciate it nonetheless, because there's been some mighty good reactions. I mean, to be honest, 4 Elder Dragons and an Apex Zinogre. And there were some other things. Okay, what were they? Raging Rathalos? Or were they Apex Rathalos? And oh, come on, get it off the top of your head without looking at the thing. What was it called? I can't remember it. Trioploid? I think. I don't know. I can't remember it. But yeah, I think they're worthy of a video on their own. I think they are. And I know we went off on a bit of a... But yeah, I'm excited to see your comments. I am. I really, really am. Please leave a comment. Feel free to hit me hard. I don't mind that. I'd rather you educated me rather than hit me hard. But you know I'm going to reply to these comments. So let's keep it on the friendly side. But I'd love to see your views. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? My argument is I can't see that amount of content and the graphical ability of World or better coming together. I don't think it's going to happen. We'll see. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Love that you're loving the Monster Hunter stuff on the channel. We ain't stopping. 24 hours. Monster Hunter Rise intros. Let's get it. I will see you very, very soon. Take care and bye-bye.